Good morning students. Today we'll discuss about the solution of quadratic equation. Yesterday I have introduced the quadratic equation. What is the definition of quadratic equation? Right? What is the representation of quadratic equation? Today we'll discuss about the solution of quadratic equation. Okay. What is the solution of quadratic equation? Let's check the definition. Let a quadratic equation be ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 where a not equal to 0. Okay, you know that this one is the general representation of a quadratic equation. Alpha is said to be the solution of this equation if alpha satisfies this equation. That means if you put alpha in place of x, the value of LHS have to be equal with the value of RHS. That is, I have written here, that is if a alpha square plus b alpha plus c equal to 0, that means after replacing alpha in place of x, if the LHS and RHS value becomes equal, then alpha is said to be solution of the equation. Also, alpha can be called as a root of the equation. Okay, alpha is root of the equation. Okay, now visualize this solution, the topic solution with the example. Suppose a quadratic equation is given as x square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, if you put 1 in place of x in the LHS side, what you will get? Okay, in LHS is given as x square minus 2x plus 1. Okay, if you put 1 in place of x, it will become 1 square minus 2 into 1 plus 1, that is 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So as you can see, the RHS value is also 0. So that means LHS is becoming with the value of LHS is becoming equal with the value of RHS. And after you are replacing this one value, after you replacing this one value in place of x, the LHS value are equaling with RHS value. That's why 1 is the solution of x square minus 2x plus 1. Okay, or you can say that 1 is the root of this quadratic equation. Now, how can you solve a quadratic equation? Okay, the topic is solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. So let's check the solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. Here is the question. Find the solution of 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0 by factorization. You know about the term factorization, right? You know how to do the factorization of a quadratic polynomial in class 9, right? So here you have written the quadratic equation. In the left hand side you will apply factorize method and you will factorize this quadratic polynomial in the left hand side. Okay, so if you apply factorization method or middle term method in the left side, you can see that 5x can be written as 2 plus 3 into x. Okay, so it will become 2x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. That is 2x. If you take 2x common from the first two term, it will become x minus 1. If you take 3 common, it will become x minus 1 equal to 0. That is the factors will be 2x minus 3 and x minus 1. So ultimately this quadratic equation is transformed in 2x minus 3 into x minus 1 equal to 0. So the product of these two factors is equal to 0 when it is possible. Suppose a is a number and b is a number. A into b is equal to 0. What does it mean? It means either a equal to 0 or b equal to 0, because if you multiply 1 with 2, it will be 2. 2 with 3, 6. 3 into 4, 12, right? So if you multiply two non-zero numbers, it will become non-zero, right? If you multiply two non-zero numbers, it will become a non-zero number. The multiplication will be a non-zero number. So when the product of two number equal to 0, if any one of them is equal to 0, right? When the multiplication of two number will become to 0, if any one of them is equal to 0. That's why I have written either 2x minus 3 equal to 0 or x minus 1 equal to 0. If 2x minus 3 equal to 0, then x will become 3 by 2. If x minus 1 equal to 0, then x will become 1. So therefore the solution of this equation will be 3 by 2 and 1, this value and this value. Always remember that since it is a quadratic equation, that means the degree of the polynomial in the left hand side is 2, that means there will be 2 root. Okay, if it is a cubic equation, it will have 3 polynomial. If it is linear equation, it will have 1 polynomial. If it is quadratic equation, it will have 2 roots. Okay, and if it is a equation of degree n, then it will have n zeros, okay, or n solutions. Okay, so in this way you can solve a quadratic equation by using factorization method. Now we will check about a problem. What is the problem? Here a question is given. First of all, you have to form a quadratic equation and then you have to solve it. Okay, what is the question? John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. How many marbles they had to start with? Okay, so first of all I am considering, let the number of marbles John had be x. Now what is given? That together John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles, right? So if John having x marbles, then Jivanti will have 45 minus x. Okay, because total they are having 45 marbles. If John have x marbles, then Jivanti will have 45 minus x. Okay, now they both lost 5 marbles. So if John lost 5 marbles, what will be the number of marbles? It will be x minus 5. The number of marbles left with John when he lost 5 marbles is x minus 5. Similarly, if Jivanti lost 5 marbles, her number of marbles will become 45 minus x minus 5, that is 40 minus x. Now what is the condition given? Given that both of them lost 5 marbles each and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. Okay, so given that product of their marbles after losing the marbles is equals to 124, that means this x minus 5 into this 40 minus x is have to be equal with 124. So I have written x minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124. Now you just have to do the general multiplication. Okay, so 40x minus x square minus 200 plus 5x is equals to 124. Okay, so it will become minus x square plus 45x minus 200 equal to 124. Take this 124 in the left hand side. It will be minus x square plus 45x minus 324 equal to 0. If you take minus common from these 3 terms, and if you cancel the minus with the right hand side, it will become x square minus 45x plus 324 equal to 0. Now look at this equation. This equation is same as a quadratic equation, right? This 1 minus 45, 325 are real numbers and the coefficient of x square is non-zero, right? So that's why this is a quadratic equation, which is a quadratic equation. So in this way, from a given condition, you have to form a quadratic equation, right? Now you have to solve this quadratic equation. So here today I am using factorization method. Okay, so this is our given equation. Now I have to do the prime factorization of 324. If you do the prime factorization of 324, it will become 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So this one can be written as 36 into 9. Okay, 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 18 2s are 36, and remaining is 9. Okay, so 45 can be written as 36 plus 9. So I am writing x square minus 36x minus 9x plus 324. Now I am doing the I am taking the commons and I am doing the factorization. It will become x minus 36 x minus 9 equal to 0. Again, by the same argument, we can say that either x minus 36 equal to 0 or x minus 9 equal to 0. If x minus 36 equal to 0, the value of x will become 36. If x minus 9 equal to 0, the value of x becomes 9. Okay. Now what is x? X was the number of marble John had. Okay. So if John had 36 marbles, then Jivanti will have 45 minus 36, that is 9 marbles. Okay. And if John had 9 marbles, then Jivanti had 45 minus 9 equal to 36 marbles. Okay. Now you can verify this one. Suppose for case 1, I am considering case 1. Okay, if John lost 5 marbles, what will be the number of marbles? 31, right? If Jibanti lost 5 marbles, what will become the number of marbles Jibanti had? It will be 4. So if you do the product 31 into 4, it will become 124, right? Similarly, if you verify for case 2, if John had 9 marbles, after losing 5 marbles, the number of marbles will become 4. Similarly, for Jivanti 31, it is also equal to 124. So that means your answer is correct. In this way, from the given condition, you have to form a quadratic equation and you have to solve it by factorization method. Okay, this is all for today. Thank you, students.